Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Sarge. We're back with some more Legends ZA information. This just dropped from the Hidden Power podcast. There was another post that just went kind of viral, which is weird because the one that we just covered like 2 days ago defaced a lot of the rumors that we saw or what we thought was going to happen. And now the most recent leaks are kind of like, nah, we're gonna go back to the like. So it's all up in the air about who the starters are, the mega evolutions, and so forth. But before we dive into it, man, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss a single upload and any more Legends ZA news or just any other uploads we do for Pokemon, because we love anything and everything Pokemon. Let's go and see what they're talking about. So we know Pokemon Day is on February 27th, but let's go ahead and talk about what they're getting into, man. So we know February 27th is Pokemon Day. We got the Pokemon Presents. And if you need a place to watch it, why not watch it here? We're going to be live streaming it on the channel as well as twitch.tv/KingstarTV. We're going to be all the links in the description down below. But look, one of the craziest changes was the ZA starters are going to be Totodile, Litten, Snivy. Weird, because that's not what they originally said. We're going to have a Mega Flygon and a Mega Dragonite, which I was excited for when we covered in the last video. And ZA is going to have a Scarlet Violet art style. It's going to be releasing in June, and Gen 5 remakes that look like Let's Go release in November, because if you think about it, Pokemon TCG Pocket kind of took over the holiday for 2024, right? So I would really expect them to not miss another holiday season by not dropping a video game. So it kind of makes sense that they would drop a one-off or a side title while we get ready for Gen 10, right? So let's say Legends ZA is in the beginning of the year or mid-year. Then we get, a side piece or side game, if you will, for the holiday season, because Pokemon wants to make that money. And it's just we need something, right? And if it's a Let's Go style, that'd be cool. I'm a little hesitant on the Let's Go mechanics of it. Style-wise, I wouldn't be too mad at it. So I want to talk about the leaks and all that, right? So if we look here, on this particular leak or post that was all over Reddit or 4chan, wherever it was at, it specifically stated that the Pokemon starters were going to be revealed, and they're going to be Snivy, Litten, and Totodile. Okay, then the next leak that came out a few days later, or around the same time, said that the starters were going to be Grookey, Totodile, and Tepig. And the one that we just covered 2 days ago said it was going to be the original Gen 6 starters. And then later on, you get a second starter. And it's going to be between Snivy, Piplup, or Torchic. I was okay with it. I was all right because, I want a Mega Greninja. There's nothing wrong with it. I want my Mega Greninja, bruh. That's all I wanted. And getting a Snivy or a Piplup, getting a Mega Evolution, because Torchic already had one, right? So it is what it is. So we've already gone through several changes when it comes to the starters being revealed, so I really don't think anybody has any idea what's going on. But here is the most recent leak that just came out yesterday. Oh, man, okay. So this is going to be covering the entire Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day details is going to go for new updates for Pokemon Cafe Mix, Remix, Pokemon Go, and Masters. Now, we've already covered this in the last video, but I'm just going to cover it again in case anybody missed it. Flareon, oh, this is actually a new one. Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon are going to be announced for Pokemon Unite to celebrate the year of Eevee, which, honestly, I love that they did the year of Eevee, and I wouldn't mind playing as one of them in Pokemon Unite. I definitely got to get the Unite streams back up, man, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. There's going to be a new mini set for Pokemon TCG Pocket, which is going to feature Giratina, which we kind of already knew, right? They only gave us Dialga, Palkia. Mythical Island came out, a couple of months after, and it was going to be based off Mew. We had Mewtwo already. So this kind of just gives it away. It's like, well, it's probably going to be Giratina, and then they're going to have some kind of maybe Arceus in the mix, which it says it's going to have EX cards for Giratina, Arceus, Spiritomb, and more. Then we're going to get the new Legends ZA trailer, which shows your starter Pokemon of Totodile, Litten, and Snivy. Now, if this is the official roster of the starters, Totodile, Litten, Snivy, let me know in the comment section down below. I got a pinned comment in there. Which one are you choosing? Your boy's going Team Totodile. It's got to be Team Totodile. Unless they give us Froakie, then maybe I'll go Snivy. Litten, I like Litten. I like Incineroar, but it's like, bro, the whole competitive scene with VGC and all that, it's just kind of like I'm over Incineroar. and giving him a Mega Evolution would be just like bonkers at that point. Along with new Mega Evolutions for Dragonite and Flygon, there's supposedly 25 new Mega Evolutions, and I'm looking forward to that Mega Raichu if that's the case. The main characters are shown along with other story related characters. The game is set 25 years in the future. We didn't know if it was going to be in the past or the future because it's called a redevelopment plan, an urban redevelopment plan, right? Like we saw in the title. It could be that they're taking the city that it's in, rebranding it and rebuilding it for it to be even better. So it's going to be 25 years in the future. It's going to be interesting. Now, the redevelopment plan is well underway to make Lumois a huge Kalos attraction for tourists, and the gameplay looks smooth, scarlet and violet graphics, but it keeps a lot of the gameplay features from Arceus, sorry, which if they can give us an open world Scarlet and Violet style game with the mechanics of Legends Arceus, that's all we wanted, but it's got to look good. You know, I know it may not be as open world as Scarlet and Violet, right? Because it's going to take place in the city, which they did say there are going to be parts where you can go out and explore to get Pokemon that are not found in the city. But I hope it's not as buggy and jittery, because right now I'm doing another playthrough of my ghost only version of Violet, and I'm looking back at some of these beginning scenes and I'm like, man, dude, these graphics are really not up to par, right? So apparently there's going to be a Switch and a Switch 2 version. By the time we get announced, I'm definitely picking it up for the Switch 2. I'm just keeping it real. I hope they bring back a ton of customization like they did, but I hope they don't like drag it out where you got to get so far in the game to get like cool stuff. I want to have a decent, awesome looking fit, you know, from the get-go. But anyway, the Switch 2 version will also be announced and it'll be released around 2025. Here's the one that everybody's been waiting. Unova remakes announced. Faithful remakes made by Pokemon Works, and if you don't remember, Pokemon Works was that sub company that Pokemon made. I think they took on after the whole BDSP thing. So there's not going to be any chibi style, but it's going to be more of a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee style. And the game looks very polished, runs very smooth, and was supposed to be announced last year, but it needed more time because of setbacks, releasing November 2025. So that's the news that we have for today. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about a Gen 5 remake with a Pokemon Let's Go style. I'm down for it. I love the Let's Go series. I just hope I hope they don't do the Pokemon Go-esque catching mechanic thing. Just kind of keep it to its core root. But if it's just stylized after Let's Go, I'm all for it. Legends Arceus ZA, we're combining them all. Legends ZA with an Arceus play type with Scarlet and Violet graphics. I don't know. I'm interested. I think Legends Arceus was fine the way it was. If they did the same graphics, I wouldn't be mad. But I think, you know, it'll be with a powerhouse like the Switch 2, I think we'll be in good hands. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got for today's video, man. Just wanted to kind of bring this out to you guys as soon as possible in case y'all missed it. But if you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up, man. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.